Doing absolutely fine. Very happy to be here and very happy to host IIFA for the first time with one of my favorites, Farah ma'am, Farah Khan. So really looking forward to it. And it's my first time actually ever at IIFA. I heard a lot of great stories, but I'll be witnessing them now for the first time. So honestly, really excited and looking forward to the event now. Yeah.
I mean, I can talk loud enough, but yeah. All right. And I'm sure everyone here is also very excited to watch you as a host. I have a couple of questions, but I will come to that because I know that everyone first would love to hear from you as well, Rakul. If you'd like to just say hi to everyone over here.
Yes, hi, good evening. I'd like to start with actually congratulating IIFA and the wonderful conversation that especially Dia spoke about and everyone, I think it was an eye-opener. I definitely will take back SDGs and, make that a conversation. But congratulations, IIFA, for having these collaborations and initiatives. And yes, coming back to first time performing at IIFA, I am very, very excited. Of course, when I saw the first video that was played on screen, the magic of IIFA, the experience, the adrenaline that you could sense. I mean, I've grown up watching that.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, I could be a part of that clip this time. So yes, I'm very excited and looking forward to the performance.
And I'm sure everyone here is looking forward to you dazzling on that stage. Rajkummar, if I could ask you, you're preparing to be a host for IIFA for the very first time. How's that going?
It's going great, and luckily me and Farah ma'am, we are really thick friends,
Yeah.
and our sense of humor somewhere is at the same wavelength. It's really bad for you, not for us. We have got great sense of humor, so I think it will be a lot of fun. I'm very happy, and we share that comfort level with each other. So I'm very hopeful that it's going to be a great journey with her being there on stage with me.
So here at IIFA, we thought that we would see how prepared you are as a host. So we're going to ask you, there's anything can happen when you're on stage, right?
Yeah.
And you got to kind of be prepared for anything. Oh.
We don't use teleprompters. Who told you that? Yeah? मैं कभी use नहीं करता हूँ.
He knows all his lines.
मैं कभी use के बाद क्या लिखा है? नहीं करता.
But what if somebody starts heckling you? That's something that happens a lot of times, especially like friends, family, everyone that's in the audience, you know them, right? So masti mazak mein somebody starts heckling you. Are you prepared for that moment? What would you do?
Depends to what extent the heckle goes. Yeah. And who's heckling me? Yeah, depends on that. Because I am a very kind guy, so I know how to deal with in such situations. But so it depends. If somebody is heckling me, I can manage that. But if somebody is heckling Farah ma'am or people around me, then yeah. Then I'm from Haryana. Yeah.
Hey, you gotta watch out. You gotta watch out. And you said that you and Farah have been, preparing. And of course, you'll know each other from before as well. But like I said, we're just testing you over here. Anything could happen. What if Farah takes all your lines?
That will be great, actually. Yeah, why not? She's way senior to me, and I've seen a couple of her films where she's acting. So I think I would give her all the opportunities to act and yeah, take all my lines. Yeah.
I'm happy just
I've
standing.
done films like Trapped where there are like no dialogue, so I don't mind. I don't need lines. Yeah.
You've perfected the art. You've perfected the art. And Rakul, we know that you're also performing for the first time. How are the preparations going?
Fantastic. I mean, of course, it's always, you have that little nervous energy that you should not forget and, maybe rehearse over and over again so that it's a part of your muscle memory, the entire choreography. So yes, it's going well.
All right. And how many times have you rehearsed already?
I haven't counted, but I think 6-7 times.
6-7 times. That's
Yeah.
definitely going to put that in the muscle memory. We
Yeah.
won't let anyone know what you're performing on because you have to come and join us on the 26th or
Yeah,
20th.
but let's just say that this is an act that IIFA has sort of created, which has not been seen before in
Wow.
IIFA, you know. So wait and watch.
All right, looking forward to that. And my last question to you. What if you're hosting and you make a joke about a senior actor? You think like, this joke has started and it's gone off pretty well, and this senior actor is now slowly smiling, walking up towards you. You're smiling because you also think like, okay, he's maybe coming to hug me. And in slow motion, while you think that this is a hug, but it could actually be something else.
What, he or she is going to raise
Raise
her
a hand.
or his hand?
Yeah, then what would you
Yeah,
do?
then I'm gonna touch his feet because maybe he's raising his hand to bless me. Yeah. Maybe he's so thrilled and so happy with my hosting.
I love it. Full marks from us over here. We obviously know that you're going to kill it on stage. And I know that everyone over here is really looking forward to watching you as well as Farah as our hosts. And Rakul, what we also thought is that we would do a little test to see, and I'm going to take the mics from y'all for now because this would not be easy to do if you had mics in your hands. But do you want to give us like a little sneak peek and show us how performance ready you are?
Well, I thought we just decided we're not talking about my performance.
No, but something else, just to see how ready you are.
Rakul, please
Okay.
show.
No, Raj, I have given you company.
I have to host now, so
You have to be a
ladies
good
and
host.
gentlemen, our next performer. Yes,
Come,
please.
let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Raj.
I'm going to.
When you're
yeah,
ready
rehearse
to
my
put it
hosting.
down. When you're ready to put it down, you can be on that side, I'll be over here. All right, so can we have we've got music for you.
देगा?
देखा?
कुछ भी हो सकता है hosting करते हुए.
कुछ भी हो सकता है. Okay, DJ, can we have the music, please? You don't want me to sing.
Ladies and gentlemen, our world is facing an unprecedented crisis. A triple planetary threat of climate change, biodiversity loss, and pollution that threatens our existence, that threatens the health and well-being of our children. And this is not something that is going to happen in the future. It is happening right now, in this moment. Decades of reckless consumption and unsustainable practices have brought us to the brink of this disaster. Ecosystems are crumbling, species are vanishing, and the very air we breathe is polluted. The soil is polluted, the ground is polluted, our food is polluted. And these are, the most basic requirements to secure a healthy survival for all of us, including our children. And when we talk about the fact that this triple planetary crisis affects us all, this is exactly what we're trying to help more people understand, that when everything that sustains our life, everything that brings balance for us, everything that provides us for what we need to survive, to be healthy, to be peaceful, to be happy, to progress, is at risk, then it is truly a time to introspect and change our relationship with the natural world and our relationship with ourselves and the way we live our lives every day. UNEP's mission, which is the United Nations Environment Programme's mission, is to provide leadership and foster partnerships that will improve the quality of life without compromising the well-being of future generations. So what the UNEP does is empowers us and helps us understand how we can improve the health of our ecosystems, how we can improve the health of our air, our water, our soil, and of course, help us build a truly sustainable life and a future that is going to be equal and fair and happy for everyone. Let us not forget, while we speak of this, the power of individual action. I know that many of us, including many of us who spend weekends cleaning our beaches, wonder when our governments will kick into stronger action. When will industry take more initiative? When are we going to really see the change we need to see at the larger scale? But I truly believe, and I'm saying this from experience, that every single personal action counts. Each time you turn that tap off while you're soaping your hands or you're brushing your teeth or you're shaving yourself, you are making a difference. And it is for our children to watch us do these things that will truly bring change. But there are many actions we can take at an individual levels. And of course, these actions can and will, shape not just our today, but our destiny and our tomorrow. Simple actions like refusing single-use plastics, carrying our own bottle, carrying our own cutlery, celebrating festivals and birthdays and special occasions more sustainably, choosing more sustainable clothing, eating more seasonal and local plants and vegetables, practicing a mostly plant-based diet. The options are several, and we need to find them and make them, because we must and we have to. We don't have a choice. Plastic pollution is something that I definitely want to put the spotlight on. We are grateful to the government of India for putting a ban on 21 items of single-use plastics. Of course, it is also up to us to ensure that this ban is implemented on the ground. And it is our individual action of refusing these single-use plastics that's going to make this ban a success. And of course, ensure that our waste is better managed. Shambi, did you touch upon the fact that our oceans will have more plastic? Then, okay, so this is something we always talk about. But the gravity of the truth is that by 2050, there will be more plastic in our oceans than there will be fish. This is not just a statistic. This is a fact. And the fact that Shambi pointed out to the point that, plastics have made their way into the placenta of the uterus, breast milk of a mother, has been found in human feces, means that plastics actually have nowhere to go. They remain in the environment for much longer than any of us will ever remain and cause unimaginable damage. That doesn't mean plastic is a bad thing. It just means that we've been managing our plastic waste irresponsibly, and we need to become more responsible about the way we manage plastic. And we need bold, urgent steps to ensure that we combat this plastic waste crisis. The government, of course, has enacted on this and has targeted items of low utility which have been banned. Then, of course, we've implemented the Extended Producer's Responsibility, EPR, which has been established and is placing the onus on companies to address the plastic packaging waste, which means that if you are packaging our food, our beverage, items of our consumption in plastic, then you should be responsible for what happens with that plastic. It's a commendable effort, but it will all go in vain if we citizens do not embrace a low resource lifestyle. And that's something that we all need to learn more about. India has actually known it very well for many centuries. We've always taken pride in living simply and living humbly. And many of our greatest leaders of our country have spoken about it and have taught us how to live simply and how to live with nature, in connection and in partnership with nature. We just really need to go back to basics and go back to our roots and remember the wisdom that we've inherited from our culture and the wisdom of our leaders who taught us that the world provides enough for every man's need, but not enough for every man's greed. Who said that? Mahatma Gandhi. I just want to end this by saying that this World Environment Day, the theme is to beat plastic pollution, but our effort every day should be to ensure we reduce our dependence on plastics. It's really, the biggest fallacy that it's convenient. It's not. It's threatening lives and livelihoods and destroying far too much, and we really need to fix that. The Sustainable Development Goals. How many of you knew about the SDGs? Do you know what the SDGs are? Raise your hands. Thanks, Shambi. Okay, so we need to change this. The Sustainable Development Goals are like the North Star. It is something that the world has come together. 148 countries came together. 193 countries came together and adopted and said that we are committed as people to ensure that we make this world free of hunger, free of poverty. We ensure that everybody has an equal right to education and quality education, and the goals continue. There are 17 such goals. These goals, when we all work together, can and must be achieved, because that is what will ensure we have a livable planet, a safe world, and a healthy world where there is zero inequality. Everyone has an opportunity to thrive and live. I hope by the end of IIFA 2023, everybody will know what the SDGs are. And that is something that I am looking forward to ensuring happen and excited about. Thank you, IIFA, for giving us this platform. I hope that we can work together to bring the Sustainable Development Goals to every home and help people acknowledge and identify what goals they would like to adopt and how they can make a difference and truly make the goals a reality. We've reached a halfway point. 2030 is when we're supposed to reach, attain these goals. We're in 2023. And we've been pushed back. We've had a very, very bad setback because of COVID and the war. But if we can all work together, industries, corporations, governments, and individuals, we will make the world livable, healthy, and safe for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Diya. Could you continue joining us on stage?